Here we go. We're going to get this LCQ started for our 250 Pro class. Who's going to manage to grab this? Oh my God. Who's going to manage to grab those final 4 spots for the LCQ? And the gate's down. Beans with a really good drive up that inside, but it looks like, yeah, it looks like Beans is going to take it out of the first corner and across the stripe for our AR Designs hole shot in the LCQ. And Beans already, sadly, has already gone down at the end of that first rhythm section in that first, or well, the last corner before the finish line. Oh, and Kato's with a mistake over the wall. Gonna lose a few positions. Went from going for the lead to back in behind 5th, just like that. But currently, your leader is Zachy from the Ramen Co. with Beans in 2nd. The 33 Flow in 3rd, trying to make that move on Beans as he's setting up the inside, going into the sand. T Loud in that final transfer spot right now as they run. Oh, and Beans with a mistake coming out of the sand. And he has dropped out of that transfer position as they run right now. K-Dubs currently has that final transfer spot. Sadly had a rough go in the last lap of the heat, was solidly in a spot, was actually battling for a top 5, and just the last lap had nothing but problems and managed to not get that final transfer spot in that heat. But he is definitely wanting to get himself out of this
Flow goes
LCQ.
off the track. T-Loud sitting in 2nd now after taking the spot, and K-Dubs taking 3rd. Zachy off with a good lead in this current LCQ.
So it is, what's that? It's Flow in the last spot? Yeah. And 417 trying to come up alongside him and then managed to tangle with him and go down.
K-Dubs goes down.
Oh no,
Flow
K-Dubs
taking the spot off of K-Dubs.
Oh
K-Dubs
no,
getting hit off the track.
K-Dubs was stuck in the tough blocks, but he's got himself
JP
going
making
again.
a mistake. Zachy is really gone out of here. Going through the sand section now. His closest competition is the T-Loud and Flow sitting 2nd and 3rd, battling through the whoops.
Pretty much the rest of this LCQ because they're all right here.
Yep. T-Loud, Flow, Ashika, JP, I mean, Chris, J-Man, Beans. Hey, and that's your order through to 6th place, from 2nd to 6th, coming to the sand. JP, Flow, and T-Loud battling it out here, sitting 2nd and 3rd, and T-Loud in the transfer spot.
K-Dubs better get it together. He's not going to get out of this LCQ. He's more than capable to be in that transfer spot. He's running top 5 in that heat, like I said before. And he is just struggling right now. But yeah, T-Loud.
JP starting to get a bit of a flow.
So T-Loud currently in that final transfer spot. Chris on the outside looking into that 5th place spot. K-Dubs beginning to recover and come back up through this field. Trying to get by Beans. Sadly runs into the back of him a little bit and manages to keep it on 2 wheels and keep going. But he's got a lot of ground to make up on Chris here in 5th.
K-Dubs sitting in 6th, making some moves. T-Loud sitting 3rd, Flow sitting 4th, according to the leaderboard at the current. JP is currently sitting second, and Zaki is slowly getting away further and further. He's on a whole nother level in this LCQ here compared to these guys. JP keeping his flow together and just keeping precise on his movement. T-Loud and Flow still wrapping up that top 4.
Zaki is gone.
Zaki is in fact gone, yes. K-Dub's sitting 5th now, so he's making movement. Oh no, he's sitting 6th, he's making some movements. Followed by Koya sitting 7th.
Where is the man?
Flow
K-Dubs, there he
making
is.
some mistakes.
K-Dubs has caught Chris for 5th. Gonna try and hopefully get around him and go after the Flow.
Flow.
I'm just gonna call him Flow. That's a good idea. Just Flow. Oh, K-Dubs, K-Dubs. Oh.
K-Dub's keeping it on 2. Chris, obviously at the current, sitting in 5th place. Both these guys want to make this main. They don't want to be stuck out from the LCQ. Chris sending the wall and casing. K-Dub's just rolling over it. Zaki is absolutely gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Everyone
follow.
remembers near the start of this race, he's now at a 19-second lead. He's roughly 1 second quicker than JP per lap.
I'm gonna follow him around for the rest of this final lap here in the LCQ. Just out front
Fastest
cruising.
lap. Currently Zaki with a 134.085 on his 3rd lap. Followed by K-Dubs in 2nd, the underdog out here with a 135.089. JP wrapping up the 3rd fastest lap with a 135.310.
It is indeed, Casey. Oh, what up, Cry? How you been, buddy? I heard some word about apparently Cryco coming back.
K-Dubs makes the mistake, sitting on the berm,
But
coming out of it.
Zaki's gonna grab the LCQ win.
See if K-Dubs can make up the ground and catch up to Flow. JP and T-Loud battling at the moment, going over the double side by side. Let's see which one of these guys takes second. Neither taking a risk of sending the double. Both of them coming through.
What is that?
JP hitting
What
the
are they
scrub
doing?
against
What are
T-Loud.
they doing?
And he takes 2nd place.
Oh, Flow
The
down.
Flow takes a crash. K-Dubs
Looks
is
like-
too far back
looks
to
like
make a
he's gonna be
recovery,
safe,
however.
though.
Well done to the top 4 out here. Zaki,
K-Dub's throwing so
JP,
bad at himself.
T-Loud, and Flow, followed by Chris, KN, and K-Dubs wrapping up your top 7 with this steezy whip. In the rest of the field, we got Koya, Beans
What,
coming in 9th.
Right, what happened to the whole Devour thing? I thought that was gonna be the whole new thing.
Well done to everyone that came out here and gave it a go, and good job to those that are making the main from the LCQ here. Well done JP and T-Loud with some interesting racing, I will say.